Okay, well, that is how the season ends. I again wish this wasn't what I had to talk about, but again, I said to myself, if we had to play another team and we lost, I wouldn't be too upset. But the fact that it had to happen to the Bears of all teams, of course. Of course it had to happen to the Bears of all teams. Packers pretty much blow the biggest lead in a playoff game ever. The Chicago Bears come back from home and win, and I expected it. I knew they were going to come back and make it a game. But it's pathetic when you only score 6 points literally in the second half. Alone. Alone, that's just insanity. I can't sit there and say that everything is all on Love. Because, yes, did he at least do stuff? Yes. But again, I can't say anything different. I think that truthfully, the Bears did go into this as the better team, and I think they were the better team going into this. And again, the Bears did win. As I said, they probably were going to. Final score 31-27 as Caleb Williams got the go-ahead touchdown pass to DJ Moore in the final 2 minutes. Jordan Love did have a chance to win it with a Hail Mary attempt that unfortunately was no good. But the big point of the game was the special teams once again. It's always been going down to special teams for some silly reason on why they can't win anything. Love did okay. 24-46. I know he did miss a lot of completions. 323 yards. He did get 4 touchdowns. Was only sacked once. I can't say that Love played terrible and a carry for 11. I can't say he played terrible. Did he finish the job? No. But he didn't play bad to the point where I'd be like, oh, ripping on him. Jacobs, 19 carries for 55 yards. I don't know what happened. He was doing fine, and then they just didn't run the ball with him at all. Romeo Doubs led the way, 8 catches, 124 yards, and a touchdown. It's a shame he's a free agent. I would love to have him back, but that sucks. 4 catches for 84 yards, and Matthew Golden finally gets a touchdown and took all the way through the season into the postseason. I know it's not his actual first touchdown, but still it's a touchdown. 4 catches for 43 and a touchdown for Reed. Watson 3 for 36 and a touchdown. Jordan Love did miss Watson at the very end, overthrew him, and that could have probably been a touchdown. And really not much for everyone else. Edgerrin Cooper led the way with 8 total tackles. The only sack of the day was by Lucas Van Ness. We did commit 2 turnovers. Tyron Hopper and Carrington Valentine both with interceptions on the day. But the real issue was Brandon McManus. Unfortunately, 0-2 from field goals and missed an extra point. There's not really anything to explain here, but I tried to be firm and say, you know what, I get it's windy and I know the conditions are scarce, but the Bears kicker was making their field goals and it didn't matter. It really is clear that they have to, I hate to say it, but McManus should not even be on the team next year. There's just no excuse for being a veteran kicker, and then you try to come in and you seemingly have a game on the line and you can't even hit a kick. The Packers led the whole way up until the very end. Caleb Williams, I wouldn't even say he had the greatest day either. 24 catches, 24 passes, 48 attempts, 361 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 13 carries for 54 yards for DeAndre Swift for 1 touchdown. Colston Lovely led the day, 8 catches for 137 yards, Moore 6 for 64 touchdown. Roman Dunze had 2 for 44, Burden had 3 for 42. Swift also had 2 for 38. Mangungai had a catch for 22. Olamide Zacchaeus had the other touchdown, which was an 8-yard grab. Jaquan Brisker led the way with 9 tackles. Austin Booker with the only sack of the day. And Cairo Santos went 3-3 from field goal. You know, I am not going to sit there and put... I don't know who's to blame for this loss. Was it the special teams again? I guess you can say that. Was it Jordan Love? Was it Matt LaFleur? Whatever it is, I don't know what it is about this team, but they have gone through so much heartache this year. This loss didn't really upset me that much, even though it was against the Bears. Going into halftime, I knew they were going to come back and win. I just knew, because I just knew how the season went all year. And I hope Love can look at himself in the mirror and go, this should have been a gag game. I think he can come back next year, and I think he's going to get better and better from this. I see it in him. I don't know why he has so many critics. I don't know why so many people bash the guy. But it's time to face the facts that the Bears are better than the Packers right now. Even if we would have won this game, I still would have said the Bears outplayed us. Even if anything. Because, of course, you win off of a luck. But, yeah, this is the truth. There's going to be a lot. They're going to be the team to beat in the future. Dan Campbell, Ben Johnson was the reason why the Lions had success, and he took it to Chicago and made the Chicago Bears even better than the Lions. And now the Lions fell apart. The Packers are the same. But if you want to compete, do you think the best thing right now is to keep what you have? You may have to actually go a different direction and actually do what's necessary. Switch up the special teams. Rashawn Gary being absolutely nowhere. Is it time to actually cut him? Is it time to fix up our secondary? Maybe trade Rashawn Gary for some picks. You know Gutekunst has some work he needs to do this offseason. Again, I knew they weren't winning the Super Bowl this year with all the injuries. Losing Parsons, Kraft, and Wyatt, and Jenkins, and the biggest pieces in this, it's tough. You got a lot of free agents going in. You got Quay Walker, who's a free agent, Romeo Doubs, Malik Willis. I'd love to see him still be with the team as a backup, but seeing how he is, I can't fathom that a team that saw him and went, maybe we can use him as our starting quarterback. I don't know. But again, it is going to be tough. We would have played Seattle, and truthfully, would we have probably beaten Seattle next week? I don't think so. But again, I'm not going to sit there and say anything. I don't think we were good enough to even win. I'm glad that they played their hearts out and the best that they could. But this was an absolute collapse, and they lost. I know they're talking about a Matt LaFleur extent. And I said I wanted them to win this game because it was basically it was the stalemate. The Brewers beat the Cubs in the postseason. And then if the Packers beat the Bears, I would have been saying, oh, we own you now. And then on top of that, the Cubs signed Bregman. I don't get it. It's been a wild whirlwind, but I don't know, man. But again, let's just move on. This was a season that I like to forget about. This was a disaster of a season again. I gotta stop going into it and just thinking that this is it. Like they can do it. Because truthfully, it's going to be hard. The Bears are going to be great. The Vikings ended the season on a huge streak. The Lions are good. We have the toughest division all football. We also got to play Josh Allen and Drake May next year. We also got to play, I think, the Cowboys for sure, too. I don't know what'll happen, but all I'm going to say is I'm still riding with this team until the day I die. I'm not giving in. These losses suck, but you just got to move on. Just can't let it get to you. It's because there's more worse things going on in our life. Just some stupid football game. So, whatever happens, happens. A lot to go over. Whatever they choose to do in this free agency should be a wake-up call to the entire organization if they want to continue what they're doing. I can't blame anybody, but I want to ask everybody, Do you think it's best we move on from LaFleur? I don't know. I'm so puzzled. Having one more year, they're talking about a contract extension. I don't know if it's going to be the right move or not. I just don't see it. You gotta fix some things. So, like what you see, comment below. I'm only looking for the Brewers anyways. At least the Badgers won. That's a good thing. Well, it was a fun ride, but ups and downs, roller coaster. We'll see you next time. Go Pack Go.